Okay, a hypothetical. You are watching TV and you hear about a report of 4 U.S. Marines who were killed by the Taliban. And they showed a video of them urinating on their corpses. Would there be outrage? You bet there would be. So, why is it okay, or boys, like army, things like this happen in war, etc., if it's our boys doing it to someone else, but not if they're doing it to our boys? And there is so much hypocrisy in conservative foreign affairs. And these is being supported by people who flaunt their Christian credentials. Case in point, Rick Perry. He said he accused Obama of over-the-top rhetoric and disdain for the military in its condemnation of a video that shows 4 Marines urinating on corpses in Afghanistan. He also said, obviously, 18, 19-year-old kids make stupid mistakes all too often, and that's what occurred here. Kind of the boys will be boys defense. And Alan West, a representative in Florida, who, God willing, will be defeated. Yeah, he's in a swing district, and he is too conservative for that district, I hope. He said, and he was in Iraq, and there were allegations that he used excessive force in interrogating a prisoner, actually shooting a gun right near the guy's head, and no weapons were found. And he told people who speak against this, shut your mouth, war is hell. I mean, basically saying, unless you've been shot by the Taliban, you should shut up. I'm becoming more and more a pacifist by the day. Now, I do believe in the just war theory. I do believe that going to war against the aggression, the Japanese aggression, and the Nazi aggression was just war. The bombing of Dresden wasn't just. The carpet bombing of Tokyo wasn't just. Nagasaki, Hiroshima, that's a difficult issue, because if they had to invade the main line, more people would die. Probably more soldiers than the civilians who died in Hiroshima. But a debate could be said. I still think it was atrocious. We are supposed to be the beacon of light. We are supposed to be the shining city on the top of the hill, bringing democracy and our light to other nations. I want to say something, but it's not very Christian. we have got to stop. I mean, Blackwater. Blackwater got a no-bid contract to work in Iraq. And Blackwater, for those who don't know, is a private contractor firm. They have been shamed so much, their actions were so horrible, they actually had to change their name from Blackwater to XZ. And before I tell you what some of the things they were accused of doing were, Eric Prince, the founder, the unapologetic founder of Blackwater, considers himself a born-again Christian and believes, according to one of the Marines who worked for him, he views himself as a Christian crusader tasked with eliminating Muslims and the Islamic faith from the globe. On February 2005, Blackwater contractors escorting a convoy fired 70 rounds into a car that would not stop. But the State Department's Diplomatic Security Service found that it was an unjustified shooting and that Blackwater gave false statements. And on Christmas Eve 2006, a Blackwater employee who was drunk allegedly stopped by the then Iraqi Vice President Abdul Mahdi and used a Glock to fire 3 times into his bodyguard's Rahim Khalif's chest, killing him. And then there was a law passed in 2007 that would make these people be subject to U.S. prosecution, but L. Paul Bremer, the head of the Coalition Provisional Authority, signed Order 17, letting these war criminals basically get away with it. I hate war. Yes. Alan West is right. War is hell. So why are so many Christians relishing hell on earth? Why? Let's say someone comes in to my place and tries to kill me, and I kill him. Would I have the right to go into his neighborhood and kill all the people in his neighborhood? Because that's what collateral damage is. Collateral damage is not just warfare. Yes, it's been a part of warfare since warfare began, but it's not just. Killing innocent civilians, even if we didn't mean to, but it was collateral damage, whether by drone attack, whether by soldier shooting, or any other way, shows a callous disregard for human life. And once you believe that's okay, you lack the right to call yourself a Christian. We have got to speak out. I mean, there are some Christian denominations that are pacifists, that won't serve in the military. I believe the Jehovah's Witnesses are one. I believe the Quakers are another. But the Southern Baptists and the other conservative churches are not. It's kind of the ends justifies the means mentality. And quite frankly, it's an Old Testament mentality. And I'm sick of it. I mean, Paul said it best in 2 Corinthians 10:13. For though we live in the world, we do not wage war as the world does. The way we wage war is through the truth. Truth and righteousness. Those are our weapons. They aren't carpet bombing. They aren't drone attacks. And they sure aren't urinating on dead combatants. So please, if you're a Christian and watching this, pray. Read the Bible, the New Testament. I know a lot of people can justify warfare, the Old Testament that was written at a certain time about and for a certain people. And think, what would Jesus do? God bless.